Headlines most affecting Chilliwack this week. Provincial COVID restrictions have been dropped. Translink is warning of major cuts, but could that affect the valley? He thought it was just a $50 lottery win. He was mistaken. And Jordyn Heuitema and the Olympic soccer team fight through controversy. We're going to have that in sports with a new host, by the way. So our guest this week, Sarah Auguste with Advantage Hope. All right, Chilliwack, let's get started. The Provincial Health Minister, Dr. Bonnie Henry, has dropped all the BC COVID restrictions, including mandating healthcare workers to be vaccinated. Now, they still have to register on which shots they have. Those who lost their jobs during the pandemic can reapply for their old jobs. Premier David Eby has been accused of the timing of this announcement as it's being called an election ploy. By the way, the provincial election is October the 19th. It was a fixture for the BC farming economy for 88 years. It is no more, and that has the agriculture sector rather concerned. The BC Tree Fruits Cooperative announced to the growers it's dissolving and seeking court direction to liquidate assets. The cooperative is made up of more than 230 farming families. While the bulk of the farmers are in the Okanagan, there are some in the Fraser Valley that will be directly affected by this, notably hazelnut and berry farms that do need cool storage and distribution services that the co-op used to provide. Metro Vancouver Mayor sitting on the Translink board issued a rather dire warning. If the province and the feds don't help with funding, Translink could see at least a slash of services by 50% if a new funding model is not found. Now, these cuts would be needed by the end of 2025. So to alleviate the confusion, Translink serves Metro from the North Shore to Vancouver to Surrey to Ridge Meadows. After that, going east, the jurisdiction is with BC Transit. Now, according to this report, the $600 million budget shortfall, which would mean a significant cut in services, would potentially eliminate the West Coast Express. But the FVX 66, that's the Fraser Valley Express bus, that wouldn't be affected. That is still run by BC Transit from Chilliwack to Lougheed SkyTrain Station. Aidan Beacock had to do a double take when he learned he won the $500,000 extra prize from the Lotto Max draw on July the 12th. He said, "I was at the gas station. I thought I won $500. I was shocked at first. It's unbelievable." So now he's hoping to go to Bora Bora for a holiday.
Hi, my name's Kelli Paddon, MLA for Chilliwack, Kent. I'm here today at Chilliwack Pride 2024, and it is a fantastic celebration. I am so proud to be part of a government that understands the value of investing in these kinds of opportunities in the community, opportunities for us to come together and to be stronger together. Here in our community, Chilliwack and Kent, we are seeing over $180,000 from the government invested in fairs, festivals, and events. Things like Chilliwack Pride, Spamalot is coming up. Maybe you've already checked out Yarrow Days, and the Chilliwack Fair is coming up, just to name a few. Opportunities like this mean I get to see you in community, and we get to celebrate as neighbors and friends, recognizing all of the incredible things our community has to offer. I will see you around this summer, and looking forward to other great events. Thanks for the great question, Sarah. If you have a question for me as your MLA, make sure that you comment on the pinned post or reach out to our office, and maybe your question will be featured next.
Hey everyone, Dan Coulter, MLA for Chilliwack here. I'm at Bernard Elementary at the playground. Oh, this is so cool. It is an accessible playground that our government was so happy to be able to have funded. As a wheelchair user myself, I encounter accessibility challenges every single day, and so I am so happy that I'm part of a government that was able to fund this accessible playground so that kids of all abilities had a place to play.
Chilliwack Hospital Auxiliary is a group of dedicated volunteers who generously donate their time, providing unwavering support to enhance the comfort and safety of patients in care. The Auxiliary is now becoming a registered charity, and that marks a new chapter for the community in Chilliwack. They still operate that thrift store, by the way, at Chilliwack General Hospital. So what this means to you is when you make a donation to them, you now get a tax receipt. Chilliwack International Overdose Awareness Day is coming up at Shway Village on Thursday, August the 29th. This is a co-presents with the Chilliwack Community Action Team and the Shway Village. Now, they do have a Facebook page set up with more information. Recently released police reported crime numbers from Stats Canada showing that year-over-year crime rates in Chilliwack and Abbotsford Mission have increased since last year. Ironically, both Abbotsford and Chilliwack made the top 10 list for crime in Canada over the past year. This week also wants to highlight tourism in the Fraser Valley, and Sarah Auguste with Advantage Hope is going to be joining us in a moment to talk about what's happening at the far end of the valley and what's in store for the last half of summer. So coming up, we will have that conversation with Sarah, and then sports, wink, with a new host. That's coming up. This week continues as we take a look around the Fraser Valley and the Canyon when it comes to tourist destinations, travel destinations, and having some fun with it. Sarah Auguste with Advantage Hope has joined us. First off, over the last couple of weeks, we have been hearing about the Othello tunnels. The mayor has said one thing, BC Parks has said another. Going to put you on the hot seat. Do we have an opening for at least two of the tunnels, or are we still waiting?
Well, what we have at the moment is an amazing opportunity for collaboration between all levels of government to get the park reopened. Unfortunately, the park will not reopen this summer as it was initially expected. Yeah. But all levels of government are working really hard to make the space safe for members of the public, and we're hoping to start welcoming members of the public within the next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I tip of the hat actually to Hermione Moody of the Hope Standard. She took some photos which showed how much work still has to be done. So big thank you for those. Now, having said that, there's still a lot of stuff to do in Hope, and August is going to be busy. You got concerts coming up.
Oh, yes, we have our concerts in the park at Memorial Park, which I'd highly recommend the public checking out. Give us a call at the Hope Visitor Center if you have any questions about any of the concerts that are coming up. But yeah, it's supposed to be really fun. We've been getting an amazing turnout over the past few weeks, so really excited to be involved in that and excited to welcome the public to come check out beautiful Hope.
Lights on the Lake. When is that, and where is that going to be? That's not in Hope. That's not Cockwa Lake.
No, so that is Lightning Lake at Manning Park Resort, and I'll have to follow up with you on date.
Yeah, no worries.
Yes, but we just recently were at Manning Park to celebrate BC Parks Day, which was amazing. So if you haven't been to Manning Park yet, that is another great alternative to the tunnels. Now,
last but definitely not least, and we'll be talking more about this as we get closer, Hope Brigade Days. Will the Demolition Derby be there?
The Demolition Derby. I keep hearing so much about
Well, that's what we talk about. I mean, everything else is great, the food trucks and everything else, but yeah.
It's so nice to hear that, people are excited for this event. And unfortunately, I can't confirm whether the Derby will be taking place or not, but I'm definitely hoping so. And I will be pushing for that to happen. So I really do hope it happens this year.
One other thing we've got to, and I'm going to embarrass you here.
That's okay.
Okay. And a shout out to Tom DeSorcy, who is the former fire chief in Hope and a former broadcaster. But I would be remiss, you're training to be a firefighter.
Oh my goodness, I've been given this amazing opportunity to train with the Hope Fire Department, and at this point I'm just an aspiring firefighter, but yes, I am training with them, and all I can say is what an incredible opportunity.
And would you be just in Hope, or will you be doing wildfires, or just stay in Hope?
So my hope is to work on wildfires in the future, and some people might already know climate change is affecting our forests. So I'm really passionate about the environment, and I want to join the fight, and I want to help fight wildfires once I am trained up. So that is my goal.
Shout out to Hope Fire, okay? Sarah, again, a big thank you for coming by. You're always welcome.
Thank you so much. And it was such a pleasure speaking with you today.
You're welcome. You're watching This Week.
Hi Chilliwack, my name is Alex Ericksson, and I'm here to bring to you chillTV's sports segment. The Paris Olympics started on a sour note for the defending women's soccer gold medal team. 2 staff members were accused of cheating using drones. The head coach took the fall. Suspensions and federal funding have been instituted. The IOC docked the team 6 points, and the Canadian Olympic Commission are appealing. This did not deter Chilliwack's Jordyn Heuitema and the women's team, Vanessa Giles scoring the winning goal in injury time as Canada defeated France 2-1 at the Paris Games on Sunday. A loud crowd at Exhibition Field as the Valley Huskers, coming off the bye, started their season in the BCFC. The Kamloops Broncos didn't know what hit them. The Huskers won a solid 51-7. Next up for the Huskers, a home game for the long weekend, Saturday, August 3rd at 7 p.m. versus the Okanagan Sun. The British Columbia Football Conference has a new streaming platform that the league is confident will create a seamless user platform for viewers. For those of you who experience multiple billings with the service they used July 20th, refunds are being issued by that company. If you have not received your refund by August 2nd, you are asked to contact the league office. Chilliwack Cougars minor league baseball team, the 15UA AAA boys, fought hard over the weekend and took the silver in the provincials after taking first place in the regular season. Congrats, boys. Coming up, Cari with the weather.
Chill TV weekend weather. So, Cari, it's another heat wave for another long weekend?
Hey Chilliwack, I hope you enjoyed all that rain this weekend. I know my lawn sure did. Coming up next week though, back to summer. Temperatures in the high to mid 20s, but it's gonna feel mid 30s, which is not great, but we're gonna enjoy it like we love to do. Fun fact, the only two countries that have actually been in every single modern day Olympics is Greece and Australia. Hope you all have a great week and enjoy the sun. Back to you, Don.
Thanks, Cari, and thank you for watching. If you have a local news story you'd like us to report on, you could always send us a note to news@chilltv.ca. Thanks for watching. Have a great long weekend. I'm Don Lehn.